morning. Oh, I can't wait to have a good stretch with you. It'll be lovely, and I hope you had a great Easter. Yeah, we'll get started. I think lots of people are gonna pick up the class on catch up today. So yeah, amazing. Morning, Tilda. Morning, Isabel. Yeah, love it. All right. So today we will start in a lovely Shavasana on our backs, just getting ourselves to kind of drop out and relax. Really nice, soft start. We're going to move through the practice a little bit more dynamically, and I'll throw a few challenges in there for you if you like, or you can do the steps in en route to that. But yeah, we'll work a little bit in towards a little bit more of the bind and side angle and maybe playing with Bird of Paradise today. So again, you don't have to be doing it. There's loads of different variations, but yeah, we thought we would kind of work with that. I think Bird of Paradise is yeah, just one of those poses that's fun to kind of play with, and also that idea of like a beautiful flower kind of linking with spring. So start on your backs for me. Let's get into a really lovely relaxation. And then we'll move into a little bit more dynamic flow, real nice vinyasa class. And get some heat going, get our bodies moving, feeling alive, and then we'll drop into another beautiful Shavasana. All right, so when you lie back, just gonna kind of get a little bit more light in here. Begin to soften into the floor. Just see if you can do anything to feel a little bit more relaxed as you lay down. Check in if it feels okay today to have the legs extended. Really take up the space, enjoy the space. Moving the legs a little wider, maybe letting the toes drop out. Maybe bringing the arms a little bit wider, letting the backs of the hands, maybe wiggling the shoulders down and away from the ears. Option as well to just draw the chin up and down. It just allows you to slowly place the neck in a really soft position. And just take a moment here when you get there to really allow yourself to melt today into the floor of the mat. And check in right now. Maybe how you are feeling in mind, how are you feeling in body today? And maybe just ask yourself the question, what brought you to your mat this morning? Is it lovely routine, something that feels good on a Sunday? Or is there something else maybe there today that you'd like to work through? Maybe you're feeling a little bit lethargic and you want to kind of infuse a little bit more energy into the day or the week. Maybe it's something emotional, something you just want to sit with, be with, have some time out for you. Whatever brings you to the mat, maybe allow that to help you shape your intention for the class today. What is it that you might like for you in the next hour? What is it that you need? And sometimes it's hard to kind of come up with that answer. It's okay if nothing really comes to mind, or maybe it's just simply I'd like a good old stretch, Megs. Just get into my body. All of those things are perfect. I'll invite you with the eyes closed just to take a little bit of breath with me today. Inhaling slowly through the nose. Holding at the top. And exhaling a little slower. Working with that same pattern again, breathing in. Little hold at the top. And exhaling a little slower. Continuing with that breath in through the nose. Little hold at the top. And exhaling. Keep working here. In through the nose. Little hold at the top. And exhaling. And as you use the breath to slow down the body and the mind today, sometimes I find it helpful to imagine the breath coming in as a color or even like a series of colors. Inhaling, maybe imagining that color, maybe that purple coming in through the nose. As you hold, swirling around, clearing that mind, and as we exhale, slowly sending whatever color it is that comes to mind down, 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 just to nourish every cell. Maybe again, choosing the same color I did or another one. And slowly, slowly exhale. It's quite a nice exercise before bed if the mind is wandering or you're struggling to fall asleep. Breathing in. Little hold and allowing it all swirl around. And then slowly, slowly exhale, allowing that breath to nourish every cell. And then let everything soften. Let the breath go back to its natural state. And just begin to be still. Soaking up a moment of quiet. Noticing the rise and fall of the breath in its natural state. Breathing in. And slowly breathing out. Begin by bending both knees and bringing the feet down onto the mat. We're going to walk the feet a little wider, outer edges in line with the mat, and just start with our little side movements with the knees. Just checking in, draw the knees to the right. Inhale slowly back to center. And draw the knees to the left. And slowly back to center. Nice. Finding your own pace here. Maybe make it a little more fluid. Dancing between the movements. Maybe finding a nice slow breath. Inhale. And slowly exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping the knees to whatever side you're at next and just let them sink. Holding here, seeing where you feel it. It'll be different for everybody and their bodies and their experiences. Just check it. Notice if you're creeping up with the shoulders, wiggle them down away from the ears and find that length. And just breathe with me in. The belly rise and fall. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, bringing the knees back to center and dropping them down to the other side. Nice one, team. Again, just noticing where do you feel the stretch. Taking some slow, deep breaths. For 4, 3, 2. Inhale and exhale. And 1. Slowly bringing the knees back to center. We're going to walk the feet back in and bring them down so that the knees are touching. Good. We're going to walk the heels in towards the tailbone. And again, trying to have the knees a little closer together today. We're going to see if that changes a little bit of our back bends. We're going to bring the palms down and just begin to lift a little. So squeezing in the glutes, lifting a little in the pelvis. You might feel just a little bit of movement. See how that is today. Maybe see if you can push a little higher, maybe wiggling a little bit onto the shoulder blades. But once you know where you're going, try not to have the neck turning towards the screen. In this one, it's really important that the chin is drawing in towards the chest and then slowly bring it down. Just keep it really soft. Good. Then wiggle the feet a little wider so that they're about hip distance. Inhale and exhale. Good. We're going to squeeze in the glutes, lift up a little bit or a little bit more. If you want to wiggle onto the shoulder blades, you can. You're also welcome to kind of clasp the hands and maybe work to extend the arms. See how that feels today to get that nice stretched neck and shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly, slowly unraveling the shoulders and bringing that spine down, feeling every vertebrae. Love that. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, last one, squeezing into the glutes. Yogi's choice, it could be a little bit shallow, it could be a little bit higher. You could interlace the fingers if you like, just work to keep the chin drawn in, maybe working to push the hips a little higher. 3. Nice one, little smile on the face. 2, and 1. Coming down out of that pose, beautiful. And well done, drawing both knees in. A nice little counter pose and rock side to side. Excuse me. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Coming back to center, we're going to bring the left foot down. We're going to open the right knee wide, and we're going to slowly just shift the ankle off so that it's not sitting on top of the knee. Shift it off and away, and knee drops out. Good. Taking a little stretch here into the glutes. Inhale, reaching the hand and draw the knee in towards the chest. Working the tailbone down towards the floor. Breathe in. And slowly breathing out. Nice one. Inhaling. And exhaling, feeling that lovely work. Tailbone towards the mat. Softening in the forehead. Maybe moving the neck left to right here just to get that little stretch as you breathe in. And exhale, maybe draw the knee a little closer to the chest, getting a little bit deeper here. Nice job. And if the neck's moving, bringing it back to a lovely soft place in the center. Relaxing the shoulders, an option here to extend the left leg. Just say hi to that hamstring and roll the ankle here. It can be bent, it can be extended as much as feels good to you. Just breathe. Other direction for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breathing in. Slowly bend that knee and draw the foot down. You've got it. This time we're going to cross the legs over a little further. And imagine you're sat on a chair and the knees are lining up. Good. So once that cow facing pose gets a really lovely stretch into the glutes for us. So just taking a nice opportunity on the floor to stretch in the glutes before we really heat up. Drawing the knees in here. Good. See how that feels. Notice where you're feeling it. Glutes, hips. You can reach and grab the outer kind of knee, the left knee, and draw it in towards the chest if you like a little bit more. You can just keep the hands relaxed alongside the body if you already feel it without having to use the hands. And equally, if you're a little bit more open, you can reach and grab the outer edges of the feet. Kind of, if I turn this direction, it looks like this. And you're working to draw the knees in towards the chest, all while keeping the shoulder blades down. So you don't have to grab the feet. It might feel good to do that. It might feel better just to grab the knee. That's a lovely one, Yogi's choice. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Just trying to release in the hips and the glutes as we continue to move through. Inhale, unravel the pose, and we'll take the other side. Draw that left knee in, taking it wide, that figure 4, and then wiggle the ankle away. Drop the knee out. Now this might feel a lot. Some people who are quite tight runners, this might feel already enough. So stay if you like, or if you wanted to reach through, grab the back of that leg and slowly begin to draw it in. Good, relaxing the head, turning it so that the neck is soft. The head is facing the ceiling and working the knee in towards the chest. Inhale. And as we exhale, drawing the knee in, softening the shoulders down. You've got it. Maybe moving the neck left to right if you like that feeling, or keeping it still. Remember, it's all options. Just take the practice as you like. Inhaling. As we exhale, draw that knee in a little bit more. Exhale for 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Bringing the neck back to center if you chose those little movements, and maybe have the opportunity to get a little in the hamstring if you want to extend that right leg. Again, you don't have to, it could be quite bent. Just roll that ankle wherever feels good to you. Lovely. Hello to the body. Rotate, notice where things are stiff or where things feel soft.
3, 2, and 1. Slowly bending the knee and bringing the foot down. Beautiful. And then we're going to cross it over so the knees are in line, just to get a little bit more there into the hips. See how that feels? You might feel enough here. You might want to draw the knees in and relax the arms alongside the body. Try not to lift up in the tailbone. Let that bottom just soften down. Good. Staying here. If it feels tight, it might. I definitely would recommend sticking if the hips are sore or the glutes. Next option, maybe take the hands, inhale, and as we exhale, maybe work to draw. This time it would be the right knee in towards the chest, just getting that little bit more depth into the glutes. Breathe with me, inhale. And as you exhale, work to draw the knee in, softening in the face. Maybe moving the jaw a little, relaxing in the jaw. Nice job. And if you want to stay here, please stay for some slow, deep breaths. Equally, if there's anyone who likes the feeling of grabbing the outer edges of the feet and working the toes in, remember your aim is to keep the knees still as stacked as possible. We work both shoulder blades down and the toes come down towards the mat, working the tailbone down. Ooh, that's tight for me today. Breathing in. Breathing out feels good though. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Separating those legs, letting go with the hands and bring the feet down. Nice job, everyone. Inhale, we're going to reach the arms up and bring them long alongside the ears and take that lovely stretch. Feel the length of the body, get that lovely arch in the lower back happening. Notice where you're feeling in the shoulders. 3, enjoy that stretch. 2, and 1. Beautiful. Tucking under with the pelvis, flattening the lower back again into the mat and slowly bringing the hands up and down onto the knees. Good. Inhale. Let's rotate the body over towards the right hand side and just close the eyes here for me. Take a couple deep breaths in this lovely fetal position. 3, 2, maybe on, and 1. Inhale, slowly bringing it back up to a nice tall position on the mat. Lovely. If you've got a drink with you today, grab it and have a little sip for me, and we'll move into our next sequence. From here, we're going to move into our tabletop position. So find whatever way suits you. Making your way. Beautiful. Hands nice and wide, hips in line with the knees. And just find that lovely strong position. We're going to take a few cats and cows, tucking the tailbone under, arching the back, draw the chin in. Feel that lovely pull across the shoulders. And just breathe. Oh, how does it feel for you today? Inhale, working the tailbone up. And draw the shoulders back, softening in the forehead. Good. Feel that lovely cow. 3, 2, and 1. 1 more of each, tucking the tailbone under, arching the spine. Feel that lovely pull across the shoulder blades, chin in. Inhale and exhale, and we'll slowly rotate the shoulders down, looking up. Drop the belly, drop the shoulders, and feel that beautiful stretch. Relax in the forehead, little smile, just enjoying time with your body, your mat. And slowly find a nice flat back by drawing in from the core and dropping down into the shoulders. So inhale, we're going to just kick up one leg. So this is actually called tiger pose, just that one leg up. And then we're going to slowly step forward. So draw the knee in. I want you to draw the nose in towards the knee and then see if you can take a nice step forward. If it's a little bit further back, as always, use the hands. Inhale, lifting up. Option to have the hands on the knees as you sink into that lovely lunge, or option to reach up and maybe bring the hands alongside the ears. Inhale and exhale, sinking down. Drop the shoulders and hold. Good. 3, 2, And one, beautiful, reaching forward, hands come on out the side of that foot, slowly bring it back. Just coming to tabletop, left leg, lifting it up. Good, draw the nose in towards the knee. And then slowly begin to take a step. Good, and wiggle it slightly forward if you need to, leaning forward, seeing how that lunge feels, getting a little more into the hips. Sinking down into that knee. Good, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, sinking down a little deeper. Good, relaxing the forehead, feel that sunlight shining through the window. 3, 2, and 1, reaching forward, hands on either side of that foot, wiggle it back so that the knees are hip distance. Inhale, taking a little cat pose. And exhale, rotating the shoulders, taking a little cow pose. Coming back to a flat back, good. Inhale, picking it up with the right leg. Draw the knee in, arch the back. See if you can take a step further forward, just playing with that transition. Good, inhale, reaching up, drop the shoulders down. Good. You've got the option to stay here or maybe bring the palms together. If you want to play with a little bit of a twist, you can work in the direction of drawing that left elbow forward and maybe relax it down on the knee. Up to you. If you want to take it into a deeper twist, if the body feels like it wants to go there, bring the elbow in front and maybe work to draw the hands a little more towards the sternum. Softening in the face, you can look forward, down, or up. 3. Remember, you could be here. Doesn't have to be tucked or lifted. Just draw down in the shoulders. See how you feel in that twist today. Breathing in and out. Get that lovely torque internally from your stretch. Good. Inhale, reaching the arms up. And standing the hands on either side of that front foot, wiggle it back. Bring it back to tabletop. Inhale, little tiger, pick it up. Exhale, draw the knee in, arch the back into cat, and then see if you can take a nice step. Just playing again with that transition. Inhale, reaching up. Hands can be always on the knee or lifted. And just breathe with me. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Sinking into that lovely stretch, that beautiful lunge. Maybe thumbs coming together. Good. Inhale. And exhale. So you've got the option to stay here. You can take that lovely twist. It's called revolve when you're kind of working in this direction. That knee forward. Right elbow. Maybe just relax it down. You can stay here. Or you can tuck it in front. If that feels enough, stick, or also you've got the option to draw the thumbs in towards the sternum and drop the shoulders down, sinking down into that front knee. Breathe. For 3. Just see how the body feels in that twist today. Remember, it could be wherever you want it to be. 2 and 1. Inhale, reaching it up. Exhale, hands come on out the side of that front foot, wiggling it back. This time taking the knees nice and wide, big toes to touch, sinking down. You've got it. So coming to a really wide legged, getting into the hips, kind of preparing for a bird of paradise, preparing with those twists, or sinking down. Good, you've got the option to stay here with the knees wide. You can stay a bit more lifted, maybe stack the fists. Or if you wanted to fold down, maybe bring in your pointer finger and your thumbs to touch, extending the arms out, looks like this little mudra, and sinking down. It's actually called your yoni mudra, but just channeling that feminine energy as we breathe in, then we breathe out, sinking into the hips. Just finding some time here to soften. You've got the option to move the forehead left to right as well if you really want to get that little extra massage in the face. And do that on the fists. Or just sinking down if the hips are open today. And then slowly bring the body back to a nice still position. Find some breath with me here as you sink down. Inhale. And slowly exhale, feeling the work in the hips a little bit. A little bit of stillness. Amazing. We're going to take one more little bit of option here with our right from the knees, option to potentially lift that back foot if you want. Slowly bring the hands to the side of the face. Lifting the body up, good, and really find a way that's comfortable for you to feel that body up and take the knees back to more hip distance. You've got it, finding your flat back. Inhale, we're gonna take just one more little cut, pull the shoulders apart, tilting the pelvis under, belly draws in, and then cow the opposite, let that belly drop down. Work the tailbone up, drop the shoulders down and away. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Drawing in from the navel, shift the weight over, lifting that right foot. Holding here just a little bit longer for that lovely tiger pose. Draw the knee in towards the nose, arch, hold here, and then see if you can make that transition in this step. Just see if there's been any improvement as we play with it a little bit. Good. Inhale, reaching it up. Sinking down nice and deep into that hip and maybe bringing the thumbs in. Now here's your options. We can stay here. We can twist. You can relax the elbow down. You can tuck it across, hold, finding that lovely breath. Or if you're in the mood for a little bit more dynamism, tuck that back toe, see what it feels like maybe to lift. Back toe, back heels drive away, front knee drives forward, and we lift. Draw the shoulders down. Breathing in and out for 3. Nice job, team. Does it matter whether you're lifted or not? 2 and 1. Drop it down if you took that option. Inhale, everybody coming back to center. Hands come on either side of that body. Wiggling that front foot back, shifting to the other side, kicking up that lovely tiger pose, lifting it. How's that feeling? Good. Slowly drawing the knee in towards the nose and a nice big step forward. Good, just really working our lunge today to get into the hips, lifting up, hands wherever you like. Good, moving into maybe palms together. So remember, you don't have to twist. If you do want to twist, you absolutely can. You want to tuck it in and draw the hands in, draw the shoulders down, that's fine. If this side feels good, then maybe tuck that back toe and lift if you feel balanced. But again, don't worry if not. Driving that front knee forward, draw the shoulders down and away. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Drawing it down. Inhale, reaching up, bringing the hands down. This time we're going to scoop that back foot back. Arch into cat, and we're going to find a nice downward dog today. Starting your downward dog, tuck the toes. Just begin to lift the knees. When you're ready, keep the hands nice and wide. I want you to look at the hands today in your downward dog. You want your pointer finger facing forward. So if you want to just move the palms, so pointer finger really faces forward, and then work to draw the shoulders down and away. Keep the knees bent if you like, or begin just to walk the heels a little. Breathe with me, inhale. And exhale. If you wanted to move the neck, you've got the option here to do that, saying yes. Good. Or moving it left to right, say no for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, slowly looking forward, leaning forward, bend the knees, and step or hop. You've got it. Yogi's choice, folding down. And just let it all hang here. See how that feels for you today. Where's the body at? Maybe rocking a little side to side here, getting a little stretch, checking in on where you're at and that lower back. The sides of the body should feel really good. 3, 2, and 1. Coming down, inhale. We're slowly gonna find a lovely halfway lift. Yogi's choice. If you wanna work into the hamstring, fingertips forward, you can. Maybe elbows come up, flat back. Take your time. We don't want any dizziness. And then slowly scoop the arms up. And maybe a little back bend here. Tucking the thumbs in. Tuck under in the pelvis. Good. Just close your eyes and enjoy Tadasana for a moment. Breathing in and breathing out. Beautiful. So we're going to play with our sun salutations today. And I will take you through the guidance for upward dog, which is quite strong on the spine. So remember, if that feels too much, really make sure you keep the knees on the ground. And we're going to play a little bit with a bit more advanced vinyasa. So play with me. If it feels too much with the upper body, always stick to the knees going up. You know what to do. So the feet hip distance, we'll do our first few together just to kind of warm up that body. Inhale, reach the arms up. Really go back bend if you want, hinging up the hips. There's those hamstrings, bend the knees. And down. Exhale. Good, halfway lift. Yogi's choice. Good, bend the knees and scoop it up. Little back bend and tuck in under, drawing in from the navel. Good, breathing in with me. And breathing out. Let's go again, reaching up. This time, as you fold forward, take the arms wide. Hold down. Good. Draw the knee, nose in towards the knees. Take a little halfway lift. Bend the knees, scoop it all the way up. Beautiful. Make a little back bend. And thumbs come in, drawing under in the pelvis. Strong in your core. Good. Again, one last one. Inhale, reaching it up. And then take the hands wide. Lead with the chest. And pull down. Good. Finding your halfway lift this time. And we're going to bend the knees. We're going to shift the weight to the hands instead, or hop to your high plank. Good. So you can stay here or come to the knees. Actually, everyone come to the knees just for a minute. So I'm going to demonstrate from the knees what we want to do to kind of build up the upper body. So you're going to lean forward with the pelvis. The arms stay close to the body, and watch my elbows are staying really close on both sides. Slowly lowering down so that the whole upper body comes down, and we lift and draw the chest up. So that's the movement that you're looking at. You're kind of moving down and then slowly rolling the shoulders up. Get into that cobra. The other option is a little bit stronger. So when you're in your plank, you've got the option here. So watch my heels. I'm pushing into my toes and shifting my weight over the wrist. And then I'm slowly lowering it down. And then I'm going to lift up, but I'm going to bring my leg down just to start. And then we begin to move into your downward dog. I'm not sure if that helps, but I'll get everybody to come onto the knees. We're just going to try and build up what we call chaturanga. And then you'll start to build up a bit more of that upper body strength in your yoga. So if the knees is where you want to be, then inhale, lean forward with the pelvis. If you want to be in your plank, work with the heels away, drop down in that pelvis, strong in your core, pushing strong into the hands. Inhale and exhale. So if you're in your plank hold, if you're on your knees, I'm going to take you through. So lean forward with the pelvis. I want you to bend down in those elbows, and as the chest comes to the floor, slowly see if you can rotate the shoulders up a little bit. If you're in your plank, inhale, lean forward over those wrists, bend down in those elbows if you've got the upper body strength, and then rotate the shoulders up like you're doing a push-up, and bring the knees to the ground. Good. Everybody coming down onto their front. Nice job, team. Inhale, and exhale. We're going to stretch the back so we can try that. But the next demonstration I wanted to do for you is upward dog. So you have the option here to do cobra. You draw the shoulders back and maybe push into the hands and wrists, which is great. Upward dog looks a little bit more like this. So if we're leaning forward, we're bending the elbows and we're lifting in the chest. This is a little bit of a variation with the knees on the mat. So you've got the pelvis drawing forward, drawing in from the core and looking up. So that chest is a bit more lifted. But the one that's a little bit more stronger, I suppose, it might feel too much on the back. It looks like this. So we bend the elbows, and then we lift up, we untuck one toe, untuck the other toe, and the legs are really strong, like tents. I'm pushing into the tops of the toes, and then I let the pelvis push down towards the floor, but the pelvis and the knees are not on the ground. Sorry, they're off the ground. Pushing into the hands and lifting up in the chest, drawing the chin in. It's quite strong on the back. Maybe bring the knees down if it feels too much, and slowly just come back. So wherever you are, just begin to walk the hands up and come up to a nice point on the knees. Take a little bit of time just to stretch into those arms. So I invite you to bring that left arm across. Just draw the shoulders down. Lots in that kind of guidance. So just see what feels good. But if you did want to start working a little bit to get that upper body strength, what you want to be doing in your yoga practice, whether you're practicing on your own or with the videos, or with me, you have the opportunity to do almost like a push-up every time we do that vinyasa. And that's definitely where I built up all my upper body strength over time, was doing them in that little bit more dynamic way. But it is tough. And it does take a while to even get into the push-up flow. So I just wanted to teach you so that if it's something you wanted to do, you absolutely could. Breathing in. As we exhale, draw the shoulders down. Beautiful, let's switch sides. Inhale, reaching across. Right arm comes across, draw the shoulder down and bring the arm over. Good. Breathing in and out. 3. Nice 1. 2. And 1. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. We're just going to soften in the arms. We're going to reach the arms up and see if you can just take some circles here for me. Inhale, reaching it up. Just getting a little bit more into the shoulders. Good. Inhale, reaching it up and dropping it down. Reaching it up and dropping it down. And then we'll go the other direction. So reach the hands back, rolling them forward and down. Good. Inhale, reaching back and forward and down. 1 more like it, nice and big. And bringing it down. You've got it. Inhale. Coming back to the long edge. If you've turned like I have, reaching up, we're going to bring the hands down in front of you. Turn to get the pointer fingers a little bit more forward and in so that they're pointing ahead. Tuck the back toes, arch the spine into cat, and then lift the knees. And see how it feels to shift the weight back into your downward dog. Draw the shoulders down and away. And just begin to walk those heels. Maybe turning the head left to right, saying no. Maybe up and down, saying yes. Take what the body needs. 3, 2, drawing in from your core, and 1. Inhale, looking forward between the thumbs. If you want to step. If you're in the mood to hop, come up to the tops of the toes, draw in from your core, bend your knees, and just walk. See how far you get. And bring the hands to meet and hang down. Inhale, swinging the body left to right. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to center, finding a halfway lift that feels good to you. Breathing in and bend the knees, scooping the arms wide, reaching the palms back and tucking the pelvis under. Draw the shoulders down. Close the eyes for me and just breathe in. And breathing out for 3, for 2, and 1. Beautiful. Inhale. Reaching up. Little back bend. Exhale. Arms come wide. Slow it down. Lead with the chest. Halfway lift. You've got it. Step or bend the knees. Bring the hands forward and use your core, the feet, and spring back. Good. Yogi's choice here to come onto the knees or stay in your plank. Good. Wherever you are, maybe leaning over those wrists a little bit more. Bending in the elbows, keeping the elbows in towards the chest, and maybe lifting up. The knees on the floor. If you want to try upward dog, legs extend, untuck those back toes, and work the pelvis down, lifting in the chest. If it's too much on the back, always bend the knees and lift up a little if you need to. Take the adjustments that feel good. 3, 2, and 1. Use your core, untuck those toes. Make your way to your downward dog. Nice 1, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, looking forward, relax the forehead, lift the toes, bend the knees, take a step or play with the hop today, folding down. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Bend the knees, scooping in and coming all the way up, maybe a little back bend. Tucking under in the pelvis. And holding just for a minute. 3, 2, and 1. One more salutation like that, or reaching the arms up and towards the ears, folding down. Bring the hands wide if you like, or forward, whatever feels good. Halfway lift. Step or hop back. You've got it. Yogi's choice to lower down, leaning forward, bending in the elbows, maybe lifting and trying. Lovely, and coming back to your downward dog. Just a little bit quicker. Inhale, looking between the thumbs, bend the knees, step or hop. You've got it for 4. Halfway lift. Bend the knees, scoop it up. Beautiful. A little bit more dynamic in those sun salutations. Beautiful. Inhale, we're gonna step back with the right foot. We're gonna turn the toes so that they're at a right angle. We're looking for kind of warrior one pose. Maybe wiggle that front foot slightly more in towards the center as well. Inhale, reaching up and sinking down into that front knee. Good. So we're gonna turn the body out into warrior 2. Good. Wiggle that back foot so it's maybe facing a little further and straighten. Good. Inhale, staying there. We're gonna take Trikonasana. Inhale, reaching forward. Hip. Feel that lovely stretch. Lovely body's twisting. And then slowly bring the hands down. Not ever on the knee, be just in front. Maybe reaching the top hand up. Or seeing if you can bring it maybe a little more towards the ankle or the foot. And you can just, you're trying to twist open with the chest, not necessarily the arms. So keep the arm nice and tall or even forward. And see if you can twist the chest to the side if you wanted. Breathe with me. Head can be down, forward or up. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, you've got it. Reaching up, and we're gonna bend that front knee, sinking down. Humble warrior, the back hand comes back, and we reach up with that top hand. Sinking down, maybe you're reaching as far as you can. Beautiful, little smile, feels good this one. Inhale, slowly straightening that leg, coming back up. Beautiful. Breathing and reaching forward, bending that front knee, bending and bringing the elbow down. That top hand can come to the hip just for a moment. We're gonna play with this one. This is the prep. So working into side angle might be exactly where you wanna be today, instead of playing with Bird of Paradise, but it comes from this. So bending into that front knee, you have the option here to stay, elbow resting, draw the shoulders down, draw in from the navel and reach up. Option 2 is to come down, maybe bringing that hand towards the floor and maybe opening the chest a little more as you sink. Good. You wanted to try the bind. So you're thinking left hand tucks under. Reach as far as you can, and maybe that top hand reaches back. And see, maybe if you dip the chest, can you bring the hands to touch? If you can open the body and sink. It's quite a strong stretch. Don't feel like you need to be there. Keep it here or lift it. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, reaching it back up. Beautiful. Wiggle the toes so that they face inwards. Beautiful. Inhale, reaching up. Take the arms wide and do that the chest. Up, lovely. Hanging it down. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Inhale, a little halfway, and scoop it up using the hands, the core. We're gonna bring the hands down onto the hips. Good. This time we're just gonna turn the toes. I'm gonna straighten out my mat. A little wonky there. We're gonna turn the right toes, so turn and face them out the other direction. But we're just gonna line up so that we're in warrior 1 kind of phase. But you have that front foot just a little bit more inwards. Back toes 45-degree angle to start. Inhale, reaching up, and exhale, draw in from your core, sinking down. Feeling nice and tall and long here. 3, 2, and 1. Straightening that leg and turning the body. Turn the toes slightly so that they're facing that long edge. Front foot slightly in if you need it just a little more. Good. Inhale. Taking a lovely warrior 2. Hold. And straighten. Trikonasana. Legs stay straight. We dip that back hip and reach, reach, reach. Maybe bring the hand never on the knee, below it. Hand can be on the hip if it feels a lot. So staying here, it's perfect. Even more lifted. Just try not to lock that knee. Drop the shoulders down. If it feels okay, you can also bring that hand maybe in towards the foot, the ankle, turning the chest maybe. Maybe bring that hand up, but don't reach too far back. Reaching slightly upwards, maybe forward, turning the chest. 3, beautiful. 2, lovely little smile, and 1. Inhale, coming back up. You've got it. We're gonna bend that front knee. Sinking down and holding. Bringing that back hand down, little humble warrior. Beautiful. Reach it back, see how that feels. Sink into that front knee, maybe look up. Beautiful. 3, 2, and 1. Straightening, coming up. Use your core. Inhale and sink. Good. Here's your option. Bending in that front elbow, just dropping it down, and the hand come down. You can keep it a little bit more lifted or sink a little deeper. Option is also to bring that front hand down, sink in and maybe open the palms up. That might be a really great press. And if you feel quite open in the hips, you can bring that hand back. Maybe the top hand coming through, if you can bring them together. Yeah. Welcome to dip the chest and maybe see what that looks like, and then turn and draw the shoulders open. Good. Bound side angle pose. Quite strong one. Don't worry if it's not there now or ever, but an option. Inhale, straightening and coming all the way back up. You've got it. Bending that front knee. Turn the toes in. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, arms come wide. Make sure that you're balanced. And fall down. Softening the body. Feel that lovely stretch. Inhale, we're going to just bend slightly. Turn the toe to the left foot out. Bend slightly into that left knee. Right hand comes in between the feet. And maybe reach up, taking a little twist here. Draw the shoulder down. Good. Breathing in and breathing out. Bringing back to center. Bringing the palm back to center. Turn the toes back. This time we're going to turn that right toes out slightly. Sinking down with the option to stay here. Left hand in between. Or you can reach up. Get that lovely twist in the upper body. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bringing it back. Bring the toes in, let the whole body hang. Inhale, using the core, scooping the arms wide. Heel the body up, palms together. Wiggle the heels in slightly more. Draw the shoulders down. Inhale, and exhale. Beautiful, bringing the hands onto the hips. You're gonna step or hop back to bring the feet together. Inhale, rotate the shoulders up and back for 3. Good. 2. And other direction this time, just to get a little bit into the shoulders. Half of the bind comes from the tightness in the shoulders. So it's sometimes less about the hips. It's just about how we hold our stress and let it down. Good. Inhale and exhale through the mouth. Beautiful. I want you to grab a quick drink. And then we're just going to move into a similar sequence, but I'll give you the option to go into that quirky little bird of paradise if you want it. It is a balance, so if you quite like using a chair or a wall, make any little adjustments in the room. Cheers, guys. Nice little sequence in our warriors. Love it. All right, so when you're ready, I invite you just to come back to the front of the mat, facing forward. Good. Inhale, roll the shoulders up, drop them back, tuck under in the pelvis, palms come wide. We're finding our Tadasana. Inhale, drawing in from the core, down from the shoulders, chin draws in, close the eyes. Just feel that strength of this pose. Inhale, and slowly exhale. Good, we're going to do this one with a little flow. Inhale, reaching it up. Exhale, arms come wide today, hinging, folding down. Finding your version of halfway lift. Good, we're going to bend the knee, step back with that right foot today. The toes slightly at a 90-degree angle. Wiggle that front foot slightly in. Not 90, 45, sorry. Inhale, slowly coming back up and sinking down into that lovely warrior 1. Good, opening it wide. This time turning those back toes and finding your warrior 2. Good, this time we're going to go straight into side angle or bird of paradise. Inhale, bending into that front knee. We're going to slowly come down, elbow comes down. So you could stay here for the whole time or straighten it up. If you wanted to come down further and sink, opening wide, you can sink a little deeper into the hips here. If you wanted to play with the bind, you can bring the backs of the hands together, lean forward. See if you can bring those hands to touch. If you want to play that back foot, you hop it forward. Seems strange, but once you find this, find a little balance. The left toes kind of come up and then slowly see. Trust yourself. Look at something forward that's not moving as your drishti or your gaze, and maybe see if you can lift up in air. Lifting and maybe drawing the shoulders back. Good. Now for anybody who's not in this, maybe come to standing, lift and hold the knee, and you can open it wide. Anybody who's still playing with it, come back down, or you can lift again, take your time. You also have the option to extend. 3, 2, 1. Everybody coming back out of those balances, wherever you were, coming back to standing. Inhale, roll the shoulders up and back. Coming back to a nice standing position at the front of your mat. Good. So again, there's some challenge. Don't worry if Bird of Paradise isn't there. But if it's not, come from here. Slowly step forward. See if you can find that little balance on the other side. So it'll be this side this time. All right, when you're ready, inhale, reaching up. Hinge forward. Halfway lift. Good, this time bend the knee. We're going to step back with the left foot. I'll show you from a different angle this time. Inhale, straightening it up, finding that lovely warrior one. Good, we're going to wiggle the front foot a little bit more in. Slowly turn the body open, the toes. Draw it down, finding your warrior two and straightening. Good. Inhale. Exhale, drop the shoulders down, hang from the core and sink. Options to stay here or here. Good. Your other option is to come down, maybe sink in. Maybe see if you could reach that hand through, maybe link in and bind it. Inhale. If you wanted, now you could go into that lovely balance, or you can pop that back foot forward. Good. I'll show you from this direction. And you have that little bind. See if you can stand up. If not, just work standing, grab the knee. And that's it from the sides. Whatever balance you chose today, maybe just holding the knee wide, maybe picking it up. 3, 2, and 1. Bending the knee, slowly releasing the hands wherever you are, bringing the body back. Inhale, reaching it up, beautiful. Slowly coming down. Bend the knees and bring the hands forward and come down onto all fours. Good, we're gonna take a little cat. Good, holding, little cow. And wide-legged knees, finding that beautiful sinking into the hips again. Oh, beautiful. And remembering to let go of the ego. The poses are there. If you wanted to have a play, if that just feels like a million miles away for the body, no worries. Just trying to reach everybody with different layers. For some of us, that would feel really great, and others, not so much. So take what you need from the prep and the lead up. Well done. For all layers, all parts, wherever you chose to be in that last little bit of the sequence and throughout the whole class, breathing in and breathing out, softening into the mat, maybe beginning to close the eyes. Got the option to find that lovely little mudra, thumb and pointer finger to touch, maybe just letting it all sink down. Breathing in and out. Yoni mudra, that feminine energy. Just finding the strength. Maybe in this moment, picturing a woman that you know, someone in your life that just emulates strength. So maybe spending a little time there with them, connecting, sending them your light, drawing upon their strength. Beautiful. Inhale, slowly begin to bring the hands alongside the body, lifting yourself up. Take your time, coming up to a nice seated position. And grab your drink. What a class. Cheers. A little bit twisty, a little bit hippie. Nice, a little bit of challenge. Hopefully, kind of everybody could get something from it. I'm definitely feeling it more myself. While you're sat there, just take a little moment in stillness. See how you feel. What's your reaction? It felt good, challenging. All of it's okay. Just soften in the face. Good, we're gonna take a little twist. Inhale, that left hand comes to the right side, right hand comes back. And breathing in. And exhale, maybe take a little twist towards that back hand, drop the shoulders down. Breathe with me in. And out. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, coming back to center. Little smile. You've done it. You felt it. You've moved. You stretched. You breathe. Inhale other side. Switching. So right hand to left knee. Left hand back. Breathing in. And breathing out. Amazing team. Just allowing yourself to feel that last little twist. Feeling good for 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to center. Good. Inhale, right ear to right shoulder. Just keep it flowing, bringing it back to center. Left ear to left shoulder. And bring it back. Take it slow, take it easy if that's where your tightness is. Moving it left to right at your own pace. 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to center, softening in the shoulders, and just begin to close the eyes, lifting the palms. Practice a little variation of lion's breath with me. Inhale through the nose and make a really lovely sigh as you exhale, if you feel comfortable. Inhale. And let it go. Beautiful. Invite you to close the eyes and allow the face to drop into a really lovely smile. Let the breath just soften into its natural state. Just enjoy the stillness. Breathing in and breathing out. Just checking in here. How did the practice go for you? Were you able to get lost in movement and instruction and flow? Does the body feel tired, quiet, still? How are you in mind? Maybe coming back to that little intention, if anything came to mind today on why you came to the mat or what it is that you need. I invite you just to keep seeking that throughout the rest of the day and the week, honoring you and what it is that you need to feel and be your best self. Your challenge this week is to fill your cup with all the stuff that really truly makes you feel your best self. Inhale and exhale. From here, with the eyes soft, begin to grab anything you need to make you feel comfy, blankets, eye pillows, whatever you have with you, and slowly make your way into your favorite Shavasana position. Closing the eyes, taking yourself nice and deep. Softening in the forehead. Relaxing all the way down the face, letting go of any tension in the skin between the eyebrows, the eyelids, the cheeks, the cheekbones, all the way down the face, releasing in the jaw. Allowing the whole of the back body to melt into the floor. Softening and allowing the shoulders to melt down and the whole of the back body to feel supported by the mat. Releasing from shoulders to the elbows, elbows to the wrists.
And releasing in every finger. Softening in the chest, allowing the breath to just melt. Relaxing in the glutes and releasing any extra tension from the hips to the knees to the ankles. Truly letting go in the feet, the arches and the toes. Giving yourself time and space to truly rest. Today's words, just a little wish. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you listen to what it is you need and trust and know you can ride the waves of your life. The good, the bad, the ugly, with the strength, the resilience, the love and the light within you. You've got this. Stay as long as you like today, in stillness and softness. Wishing you a beautiful week ahead. Peace and love always, guys. Thanks for joining me.